Is it sun bright or out on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic.
Yes.
Well, there was one of our sunflowers who wanted me to do a reading on Halle Berry and what's the name of that man? The name of him, I can't think of the name of him. I think it was her ex-boyfriend, right? Was it her ex-boyfriend? I think it was her ex-boyfriend. And I think that you wanted to know I guess you wanted to know when she said something about when he said she doesn't cook or clean.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand and what I remember seeing, he said that he didn't want to be in a relationship. He didn't want his children being raised in that environment with a woman like that.
Yes.
But he also said he was younger then. He don't know what he was thinking, like when he said that, from what I gather. However, I will look in on it. Did you get his name?
Yes. Ex-husband of...
No, he never married her.
Oh, well, that's...
Go to Lowell and...
Yeah, it says, could you do an update reading on Halle Berry? Comments from ex-husband, pass, online, he family, thank you.
Okay, well, who was her ex? She had two ex-husbands. What's his name? The recent one?
Let's see.
Because what I will do, because it's not clear, I will just pull out a reading and whatever it says, it says.
Recent news, it says Halle Berry's ex-husband, David Justice, reveals why they divorced.
What did he say? I think it's because, I don't know.
Yeah, he decided to leave her partly because she doesn't cook, clean, or seem motherly.
Right.
And the reason and the reactions are brutal. Okay, wow.
And the reactions are brutal.
Yes.
What do you mean brutal?
That was part of the article. That's what they're saying. People's reactions online is brutal.
My question is, I don't know. Shoot me with a rubber bullet. Why does she have to cook and clean when she can afford a housekeeper?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get that. I mean, this is one of the things that's going on now. Do you want a traditional household? Because with a traditional household, I mean, I just seen on YouTube that a young lady, she's saying, I'm not going to cook for you.
Yes,
I'm cooking for me and my daughter. Mm-hmm. You hungry? Go to McDonald's, go down the corner, cook for yourself because I ain't cooking for you.
Yep, she did.
I don't understand that. I don't get it, but here you see it
Again, yes.
So all I gotta say is when you marry, you better figure out before you marry what's in that contract. Yes. Because marriage is coming with contracts now. Yes, because if you don't get married and have a prenup, I mean, even the poorest of the poorest marriage need a prenup. To what grounds that will make us or break us? Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't really care if I cook, she cook. I don't want to be responsible for cooking every day.
That's true.
That I don't want. So maybe I could say you could cook 3 days, I could cook 3 days, and 3, that's 6. And then one day we just eat out. Mm-hmm. We can eat out whenever we want. Yes. Like if I'm cooking, I may not want to cook. So I'm responsible for buying dinner.
Exactly.
I don't have to cook. Long as I cook at least once or 2 days out the week.
At least you guys are bringing.
And I'm bringing in good, healthy food.
Yes.
I'm not bringing in a hamburger and French fries. I'm bringing in like a salad and some salmon and, I'm bringing in. Or I may buy our dinners.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
already made. I just feel as though all that kind of stuff could be worked out.
They really
when
need
you
to
have a
these days.
2-income family, two people working, it's no way, especially if you both got good jobs. I just can't imagine it.
Mhm.
So thinking about Halle Berry, I don't know. I think that's just her way, and we'll find out when our children get grown. And let's just see. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm looking for. What should I ask? I don't know. Because to me, that's just the thing that's out.
Yes, that's the thing that's out. Maybe that's like, let's figure out what was like the dynamics in their marriage. Because maybe that's the one thing he's using.
He just probably said, you dirty, sloppy, stinky, I mean, people concept, because if that's what they used to. And she's like, I don't clean, that's labor. Susie coming in, she comes in once every other day or whatever. And if she's not, why you didn't hire a maid or why you didn't clean? I mean, if it bothered you, why it's got to be a woman's job? That's what I'm saying. The playing grounds are changing rapidly, and you got to be clear. If you want a traditional marriage, say that.
Yes.
From the start. Mm-hmm. And even if you get in a relationship, hear me, and you, like in this case with this woman, you get in a relationship and you may agree to do this, but now you're in it and you don't like it. You're like, I don't like, you have every right to change your mind.
You do have a right to change.
Once. You have a right to say, you know what? I thought I could handle this. I can't. This isn't working for me.
Think long and hard about that choice.
This isn't working for me. I got to be more together. And if that person say no, then it's over. Mm-hmm. Whatever the agreement was on your contract when you got married, because nowadays they don't last. You have to get married with a contract. Just, I love you, boo. Don't last no more. Till death do you part, 8 years, if you're lucky.
Yep, that's the death that did you part.
Whatever that broke you up. So let's see what kind of relationship. I'm feeling chaotic. I see a sword, mental. I'm not, I see an 8.
Oh.
I think what was going on in their relationship is, I see the queen. I think Halle was very stubborn. I think he wanted a more traditional relationship. They just didn't, she was emotional. She seems to me that she came off very emotional, very, very argumentative, emotional, a feeling person.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Feeling. Yeah. Head up, straight up, looking you in the eye, mm-hmm. A queen, stand her ground, you don't like it, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And he seemed like he was an on fist, that I thought this is not what I wanted. This is not, and I think that from the beginning, they weren't compatible. Because why? I think they were moved by lust, because I see the arrows of love and the arrows of sex. And I think it catapulted that air and that water, and they could blend because they need each other. But I think in this case, they didn't, because their ideologies of how a house should be ran was a problem.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that it just seemed like he was more of a solitary man, maybe like to take times out to himself. It could be her, but I'm looking at it because it's facing him. I'm going to say he could be a solitary man, a man like to have some time to himself, like things the way they like them, like my space, this is not working. You sleep all day. You don't do that. I don't know. It just seemed like she couldn't please him because of her lifestyle. Yeah, and I just think that their marriage just was in a rocky place from the beginning. I really do. I really do. I don't know how long they dated, but I'm getting a sense like they rushed into it. I don't know what came first, the baby or the marriage, but it just seemed that they rushed into it. But what I'm picking up is there regret from him. Yeah, I think he's looking back over it, and I think that there is some regret. I really do.
4 years.
Huh?
I said they dated for 4 years.
It just doesn't seem, whatever they did.
For 4 years.
They were married for 4 years. How long did they date?
Also 4 years.
And they couldn't make it. See
So
that
8 years. Mhm.
8. See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't know.
Transition
It just seemed, I don't know what catapulted them into marriage.
Mhm.
They wasn't ready for that. Maybe they had been dating for 4 years. Their foundation seemed good. We can swing it.
Yeah.
We've been doing it. And then when they got married, the thrill was gone. I don't know. But I definitely see here the number 8.
Oh, yes.
And I guess, and what I'm getting out of it, everything I say is allegedly, but what I'm getting out this 8 is that he could have worked harder. I could have been more patient. I didn't have to lose it. I'm thinking that he's feeling some kind of regret.
I was getting ready to ask that.
He's looking back over it now. And you know, when you look back over something and you could see, you know, I could have done this differently. I should have done that. I could have been this. But he's looking back over it because she's gone as a desert place. But I think he looked, that's why it made news, because he's reminiscing of what he could have done. Now, maybe he's doing it because he's being spiritually enlightened, or he's moving on, or whatever. Or it could just be, it seems to me, I'm really sure about this. So I'm going to go to the middle. I feel, this is what this card will say, but what I feel.
Okay.
I feel as though he's reminiscing, and I feel as though he made a mistake. And I think that he know that he can't get her back. But I think he may want to, because she's not married, but she's been in a relationship with a man for a while.
Yes.
Yes, this is the king.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the King of Pentacles.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes, I do see.
So it's just somebody who wants her back, who regrets. Maybe not, I don't want to say want her back, or regret, a do-over, regret letting it go. You just see things from a whole different perspective. Yes. You had to grow up. Maybe he was in the old way or whatever. But I do see regret. I see it when I see the Ancient of Days. Still seeking. I still see it. He was just too hard, too stuck in his way, you know, unforgiving, relentless, you know, unbendable, just heavy metal. And I do think that he could see where he could have done better. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to know, does he feel like he now needs a woman like Halle Berry in his life?
Do he feel like he needs a woman like Halle Berry now? I see temperance. I think yes and no. Okay. Like, he would know how to deal with a woman like Halle Berry now.
Got you.
He would understand that now. He would understand that. Would he want a woman like Halle Berry? Maybe, because he's more tempered. Mm-hmm. Maybe. You know, sometimes when you're young, you look at things and you be like, this is a never work, because you're breaking away from tradition. Yeah. And sometimes the tradition isn't like what your tradition is. Like, we definitely don't live a traditional lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So there may be people that find it very difficult to be with you because of the things, you're so freedom. Just, no, for real. True. You know, they may find out several things. Learn yourself. You got to learn yourself, and you got to know what's comfortable. Mm-hmm. I'm marrying you or living with you because I want to share my experience with you. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to change some things, but I'm not willing to change what makes me comfortable. Yeah. I'm willing to change. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah. That's just like, will you cut your hair for me? Wait a minute. My hair grew out to this. I like it, but to please you, I got to cut it. That may not be the relationship for me. Exactly. Because I shouldn't have to cut anything change myself. We should be able to blend. And the things that need to change will change on their own. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that we try to make round pegs fit into square pockets. We do. It doesn't work. And I think that this is what this was. And I think with time and years, mm-hmm. the growing up of their kids, yeah, you sit back and you look back at things. And I don't even think he's that old.
Let's see how old he is.
I don't think he's that old. I think he just chuckles, and I think he looks back over it and go, wow.
He is 59.
See? That's what I'm saying. He's an older man now. He's an older man. And he's sitting back, looking back and saying, you know, I could have. but I wasn't there mentally. That's what I get out of this. Mm-hmm.
Wow. He is still married to his current wife
Mm-hmm.
that he's been married to since 2001. And I want to know,
Mm-hmm.
since we was talking about how would he feel if another Halle Berry, I want to know, how is his marriage at this moment?
How is his marriage?
Yes, for you to be married, but you're reflecting.
What he's reflecting, right? That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what I was saying. It's wild.
I wasn't expecting
Why?
that.
I kind of figured I didn't know if I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't married. He was a good looking man. But did he find that cooker?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. First of all, let me just get a picture of his wife. Very strong. She's a queen. Very strong. So let me put her here.
Well, she matches that.
She's
score.
a queen. Yeah, so she matches him. That's that queen. Yeah. Yeah. He can reason with her. Yes. And also she knows how to get through his stubborn ways, his ways that have him stuck. I think being married to her has helped him soften up. You know?
Mm-hmm, yeah. I understand.
How many children do they have?
They have, let's see.
But while she's saying that, I just want to know, do you regret leaving your marriage for Halle? No offense to your marriage. No offense to your marriage. But why are you back there? So unless somebody just pulled this up out of some blogger pulled it up.
They have 3 children together.
Yeah.
They live in San Diego, California.
Mm-hmm. So do you regret not working at your marriage with Halle Berry? Yeah. I see a feminine energy, very strong, very fiery. I think yes.
Well, that's 2 queens for you.
2 queens, yes.
2 different types of women.
She would have, not that he regret, just wasn't there. But when you sit back and you think over it and you look back over your years, it could have worked. If I was different, if my mind was the way that my mind, but what he failed to realize, it took this air energy, this mental frequency to find his dial and get him right, where now he could deal with Halle Berry. But back then, she was just too rich for him.
Yes.
He wasn't used to the lavish life of a Scarlet. You know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that reading.
I sure did.
But I think he took a trip down memory lane. I don't know how this came about or why, but that's what I got. And I think that his wife that he's married to, I think that she taught him a lot and softened him. And I do think that I don't want to say he regrets, but I do think that he think about it and that it would have worked if he was a different man. And wasn't so anal.
You know, that kind of reminds me of that movie. I forget the name of it, but it's where I think it's a woman lives or it was a male lives 2 different separate timelines. And one timeline, she was they were in a relationship, and another timeline, the relationship didn't work. So that just seems like the theme that I saw here. He's looking over at how the timeline he's in now got him where he led him to be where he's content in the person he is today. But also looking back at, well, if I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Right. But those days are gone. And he wouldn't be doing that had he not married the wife he has now. So that means he's growing. She's positive for him. She may not been a Halle Berry, but she was a Halle Berry in her own queen way.
Yes.
She was there where he needed. She met him where he was. Halle wasn't able to do that for you.
That's true.
And you could have been married to a famous person.
That's true.
But you didn't want that, so
it's okay. Well, with that being said, I hope
but it's always beautiful.
Yes.
To say, hey, I was once married to a famous person.
Mm-hmm, that is true.
Very famous.
Mm-hmm.
I was married
Kudos and recognition.
to Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content and this reading. It was very delicious and very good. Thank you, Lowell, always keeping us informed.
We thank you,
Yes.
and that's for you. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I will get this out as soon as possible
Mm-hmm.
for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Comments down below and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And you know what we say to that?
Sunflowers.